turnover of the ball game. Fostoria trying to take the lead. We're tied at 7, halfway through the second period. Kidwell on the bootleg. Fires to his short man and picks up about 8 on the play. Tackled by Nigel Pickett as Robbie Alexander made the diving catch, and he comes up hobbling.
Well, you have to love what a sophomore quarterback's doing right here in this football game. I mean, 6'4", 200, and have that type of athletic skill to get that pass off. This guy's going to be a great football player.
Gene Calhoun was blitzing on the play, and Kidwell had to jump over him to complete the pass. 2nd and 3. Macbeth is stacked up right at the line of scrimmage. Might have picked up a yard on the play. Mark Wurtenberger and Dan Regovic on the stop for the Vikings.
The Redmen in that stacked eye again, gave it to the third man through that hole, and the Vikings were able to close it up before he got in there. Kind of a slow reacting play to get 3 people through the same hole.
Jeff Harmon comes in with the play from Dick Kidwell on the sidelines. 3rd and about a yard and a half. The fullback will be stopped shy of the first down. Brian Brettingham in for the injured Brian Hernandez was stacked up by Mark Wurtenberger. And Scott Petch on the left side for St. Joe's. It'll be a 4th and a yard.
Both inside linebackers, Lamar and Spleet, both blitzed inside that time, and they had the right defensive call for the play that was called. Let's see if they can get this ball outside a little bit and see how if Joe's is expecting the ball outside.
Ryan Hernandez back in the ball game at fullback. 4th and a yard. Macbeth, first down.
Well, that Macbeth is a load. When he gets it started upfield, he can really take it through the hole.
Well, he's that prototype eye back. They like to line him up about 6-7 yards, give him that running start. And the good speed to go along with the 200-pound body makes a big difference.
Great message to the Redman football team here that there was even no hesitation to go in for that one on 4th down, and they were able to accomplish it. Big play for them.
5:20 to play in the first half. We're tied at 7. Kidwell pitches to Macbeth. Good open field defense that time by St. Joseph. Scott Petch leading the way. And Dwight Lamar helping out on the play. Virtually no gain. It'll set up a 2nd and 10. Fostoria trying to take advantage of the first turnover of the ball game. A Tony Miller fumble when he was sacked on a blitz has given Fostoria the football deep in St. Joe's territory. Macbeth on the sprint draw. There he goes. Down close to another first down. Dwight Lamar put the hit on along with Tony Miller, who is in the ball game at free safety for St. Joe's. And they're going to bring the chain. No, they've got an equipment problem here. So a momentary timeout.
Spleet scraped right into that hole and ran right by him. And, you know, when you're unblocked and you've got a chance to make a play in the backfield, you just can't afford to let that guy run by you because your angle of pursuit has been taken out of that defense and he's into the secondary. So Spleet ran right by that play.
First down by the nose of the football. One thing about Macbeth, you won't worry about that young man getting tired. He plays both ways for Dick Kidwell. In the state semifinal game against Sydney, all Casey Macbeth did was carry the ball 49 times for 296 yards. 1st and 10 at the Cleveland St. Joe's 15-yard line. Kidwell on play action. Going to the end zone, and Tony Miller nearly had the interception as he was trying to find Robbie Alexander on the corner route.
Tony Miller reacted very well on that play action pass, playing center field. He just put a burst on and caught up to that tight end. Not a bad throw, not a bad play from the 15-yard line. This is tough yardage, so they tried to get a cheap one. Here's the replay, and you see Miller on top of the play from his free safety position.
Nigel Pickett, the cornerback, also helping out in the play. 2nd and 10 for the Fostoria Redmen. 4:10 to play in the first half. And we're going to get movement. Brian Hernandez flinched at the fullback spot. It's all right if you have enough time to reset, but they snapped the ball before that full second after he reset.
Big break here. Looked like St. Joe, again, was ready to blitz and playing man coverage, and something they don't like to do a lot. And they were ready, they had to, down at this type of the end of the field, and trying to make something happen. So let's see if they drop into the zone now.
Veteran coach Bill Gutbrod shouting encouragement to his defense as the young sophomore Derek Kidwell finds it 2nd and 15 at the St. Joe's 20. Slant pass to Hampton, down close to the first down. Boy, Kidwell just stepped maybe a half step back from center and fired a BB to Hampton.
Hampton made a great catch on this ball. One of the toughest catches a receiver has to make is on that slant pass, turning and catching the ball behind him. As you can see, he takes 2 steps back, fires it, and he turns and catches it to his backside. Very tough pass to catch. He knows he's going to get hit. He's still able to hold on to it.
Lamar and Milleragno unloaded on Hampton, but the catch makes it 3rd and 1. Macbeth, first down inside the 5-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal for Fostoria.
Well, that's the game plan. We're just watching it, and you know, it's sometimes when your X's are bigger than their O's, you can just push them off the line of scrimmage, and that looks like what's happened. Macbeth just adding to it because he's such a big, strong runner.
St. Joe's has put Mike Boris, a big 250-pound sophomore, at defensive tackle to try and get a little more size on the right side of their defense, because with Kidwell being a left-hander, Fostoria likes to work a little more to the left side.
Yeah, and with the combination of Kidwell and Macbeth, they've been able to power the ball on them and create some outside plays by able to have success inside. It's all been tying together very successfully for them.
St. Joe's has called a timeout and will do likewise. 3:22 to play in the first half. We are tied at 7 in the Division II state championship game.
Don't you want some of this stuff?
JJ, now that you won it all, how are you going hardship?
My man, JJ McCormick's not only going hardship, I'm going lottery.
A lot of people will tell you that cocaine not only will get you high, but will take your performance to a different level. But in this game, the higher you go, the closer you get to the bottom.
I'm JJ, man.
Juking, jamming, popping, rocking,
Austin Travis.
every game's a battle of your days.
What the hell's going on? Jim.
One game is in your face, the next thing isn't even in the game.
Hey, JJ! Stop, JJ!
You guys seen JJ?
Police announced that they'd arrested J.J. McCormick.
Welcome back to Ohio Stadium. 3:22 to play in the first half. St. Joe's from Cleveland, Fostoria from the northwest part of the state of Ohio. Deadlocked at 7, but Fostoria has it 1st and goal just inside the Cleveland St. Joe's 4-yard line. And with a big, strong, effective running back like Casey Macbeth, you know he's going to touch the ball at least a few times down close.
Well, the challenge here is can they blitz and create some havoc up there to stop him before he gets started.
Macbeth powers into the end zone. Casey Macbeth with his 18th touchdown of the season, his 2nd of the day. 1 passing, 1 rushing.
Well, they just pushed him back into the end zone almost right there. By the time he slowed down, he was at the 1 and fell across the goal line. They're just overpowering the St. Joe defense right now.
Talking to some of the Fostoria people, they said the question for them would be to stop St. Joe's. They didn't think anybody could stop Casey Macbeth. And here in the second quarter, Macbeth has been a big factor in the Redmen, leading by a 14-7 count with 3:17 to play in the first half.
You can see the push right there. He's got a full head of steam, and they're just backing him into the end zone.
Fostoria went 13-0 coming into this game. They had a few close ones. Their tightest ball game of the season. In the 4th week, they edged Mansfield-Madison by a 25-22 count, but they have dominated most of their opponents along the way here. A 37-yard touchdown drive following the Tony Miller fumble. And St. Joe's, who had the early 7-0 advantage, will have to try and come back here as Dick Kidwell's Fostoria Redmen have taken control of the game here in the second period.
Well, there's no doubt they've reacted well to the touchdown. A sprint by Tony Miller into the end zone. They've come back and tacked 14 quick points on him. And it'll be interesting to see if the St. Joe's offense will change. Try to do some different things, throw the ball, or try to do some other things. Another squib kick.
Fielded by St. Joe's at about the 37-yard line. They're just afraid of the good speed of Cleveland St. Joe's and decide to kick it short. Falling on the football for the Vikings was number 25, Damon Pearson. So the Vikings will have pretty good field position with the wind at their back and 3:10 to play here in the first half. One back set behind Miller. Downfield looking for Stevers, and it sails out of bounds, and we're going to get a flag on the play. John De La Rosa providing the coverage. Let's see what the penalty is all about.
I don't know if it was some type of an interference call or there was nothing real obvious. Sometimes the striped shirts see things and know things that no one knows during the game, and you just got a illegal man downfield.
Ineligible receiver downfield against the Vikings. Let's see what Dick Kidwell wants to do on the play. Mike Llewellyn is the defensive captain for the Redmen, and he looked to the sidelines, and
well, they probably have to take him back. I mean, it's a penalty. The way that offense is moving the ball right now, and the defense has been in charge of this game, you got to take field position and move them back.
Well, now St. Joe's hurrying to the line of scrimmage as Fostoria ended up declining the penalty, and St. Joe's trying to get a
10
quick
yards.
playoff. Yeah. Draw play to Clark, and he is swarmed under. Eddie Esquivel, the All-State defensive tackle, made first contact in the backfield. St. Joe's operating without a huddle. Fostoria trying to make changes on the fly. Looks like a hockey game. And now St. Joe's has called timeout with 2:39 to play in the second quarter, and the St. Joe's coaches are trying to find out who called the timeout.
Well, there's mass confusion going on down there right now. There's no doubt about that. St. Joe's said they didn't call a timeout and want to know who called it.
Stay tuned to Sports Channel for more high school football action. Tonight at 9 o'clock, Warren John F. Kennedy takes on Wheelersburg for the Division IV State High School Championship, the state football finals, only on Sports Channel. If you'd like more information on how you can get Sports Channel in your area, if you're not watching this at home, contact your local cable operator. Well, somebody called a timeout, and St. Joe's was forced to take it. Tony Miller talking to the coaches on the sidelines. Bill Gutbrod in the red jacket. 40 years, the only coach that Cleveland St. Joseph's has had for that school on the east side of Cleveland, right along the lake. And next year they're going to merge with Villa Angela Academy. So in a lot of ways, the players feel like this is the last year of this St. Joe's. It'll take on a different perspective next year. Trying to set up a screen. The ball is handled on the far side. Running room for Steve Clark, and he's got a first down. Now it's Sam Woodfolk who made the catch and picks up the first down.
Well, they grabbed the rabbit out of their hat on that play, a rollback screen, and now they got a chance to move the ball. They're going with no huddle again.
And I stand corrected. Let me give you one more name, Bruce Leidy. It was a tight end screen. You're right, Gary. And now whistle stop play. Leidy with the catch for the first down.